All right, listen up. We've got some serious hype cooking with the Heart of Fire event, where 6 absolutely insane 6-star champions are getting bumped up into 7-star territory for the first time. Now, the game team has already confirmed a bunch of these heavy hitters, but there's still one big mystery left: the Cosmic Champion. So in today's video, we're diving all the way in. I'll be breaking down my prediction for who that missing Cosmic Beast could be, and giving you my full thoughts and opinions on the champs they've already locked in for this event. Get ready. This one's gonna be fun. First things first, let's talk about the champions that have already been officially confirmed by the game team. Now, the first 2 champions were actually revealed during their live stream. And man, they didn't just reveal some random picks, they dropped straight up bangers. The community went nuts, and honestly, I was right there with everybody else losing my mind. First up, Apocalypse. I mean, come on, this dude is an absolute monster. Not only is he one of the strongest 6 stars in the game already, but now imagining him at 7-star rarity, it's just pure chaos in the best way possible. And honestly, I'm even more hyped about the Horseman synergy. Picture this. Once we've got super high-ranked 7-star champions, the kind of Horseman combinations we can pull off are going to be absolutely wild. Apocalypse alone is already a debuff machine, stacking all kinds of nastiness on opponents. Plus, he brings crazy high damage, durability, and top-tier utility. Now imagine all of that leveled up with that 7-star power creep. It's gonna be a blast, literally. Then on the other side, Nick Fury. Man, this one hit different for me personally. I still remember the first time I ran into a 6-star maxed out Nick Fury in Battlegrounds. It was one of those moments where you're like, yeah, I'm not winning this. The way he tanks through everything, the way that second life kicks in, it's just brutal. And right there, I thought to myself, man, if we ever get him as a 7-star, it's over. And guess what? Here we are. Nick Fury is officially coming in as a 7-star champion for the Heart of Fire event, and I couldn't be more hyped to see the kind of crazy plays people are about to pull off with him. Then after that, we had Immortal Abomination step into the spotlight. And honestly, this one kind of split the community right down the middle. Some people were excited, but a lot of folks had mixed feelings about it. Mainly because, let's be real, everyone was expecting a banger like Scorpion or some other top-tier powerhouse. So when Ibomb got announced, a lot of players were like, wait, what? But hey, quick question for you guys. Drop a comment below. If we had gotten Scorpion already, do you think it would have been too soon for him to show up as a 7-star? I'm really curious what you all think about that, because timing definitely plays a huge part in how exciting these reveals feel. Now back to Ibomb. The thing is, he's not exactly the same as the version we've been used to. The game team is actually giving him a slight correction, basically tweaking and cleaning up a few things, plus a bit of a soft buff to his abilities. So when you actually get your hands on him as a 7-star, he might play a little different, and maybe even feel a lot more solid than people are expecting. Honestly, I think he could surprise a lot of players once we really see what the updated version can do. After that, we had Tigra revealed as the Mystic Class 7-star coming into the Heart of Fire event. And honestly, just like Ibomb, her reveal stirred up a lot of different opinions in the community. Some people absolutely loved it. They were all in, super hyped to see her finally make the jump to 7-star status. But on the flip side, there were definitely some players who weren't exactly feeling it. Maybe it's just because Tigra's playstyle isn't for everybody, or maybe they just had another Mystic champ in mind. Who knows, right? But if you ask me, Tigra is insanely powerful when you actually know how to use her properly. She's got her own tricky rhythm, a super unique rotation, and once you master that, dude, she's a straight-up monster. It's not your typical smash-and-go champ. Tigra really rewards good timing, good spacing, and a little bit of skill. So honestly, I'm totally cool with the game team's pick here. In the right hands, Tigra is an absolute menace, and seeing her get a 7-star version is gonna make for some really fun matchups. Then recently, we finally got the confirmation for the 5th champion in the Heart of Fire event, and this time, it's from the Tech class. And guess what? We finally got future AntMan coming in as a 7-star rarity, man. And honestly, that's just awesome. Future AntMan has been one of those champions people have been eyeing for a while now. Super powerful, super annoying to deal with, and now he's about to hit that 7-star level. I'm hyped, man. Seriously hyped for this one. But at the same time, let's be real here. He's gonna be a nightmare for a lot of players too. Especially for the folks who've already faced him as a defender in Battlegrounds. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The stress, the rage, the absolute headache when you run into a future AntMan and your entire match just crumbles. For those players who absolutely hate fighting him, yeah, their worst nightmare is about to become even stronger. But if we're being honest here, he deserves it. Future AntMan is an absolute god of the tech class right now. At least for now, man, he's holding that throne tight. So I'm genuinely pumped to see him enter the 7-star pool. This is gonna shake up Battlegrounds, war, everything. And I am so ready for the chaos. All right, and now, at last, we're down to the final piece of the puzzle for the Heart of Fire event, and that's the Cosmic Class Champion. We've got 5 champs confirmed already, and now only 1 is left to be revealed. And man, the community's been buzzing with predictions. So I thought, why not throw my own prediction into the mix too? Let's have some fun with it. I was scrolling through Reddit the other day, just chilling, and I came across this post, and when I actually looked at it carefully, I realized something crazy. Most of the champions that have already been officially confirmed were actually predicted in that post. And honestly, even the secret little list I had in my mind lined up pretty close with what they had too. Kinda wild how that worked out. Now, if you take a look at the Cosmic section from that post, I'll be showing the picture of it on the screen right now, you'll see the names popping up. CGR, Cull Obsidian, Thor, and Hulkling. First thing you'll notice, no Hercules. And we all know exactly why. Come on, man. Herc is just too broken to even think about adding as a 7-star right now. We're talking straight up madness if they ever did that. So yeah, no Herc on the list, and that totally makes sense. Now, when it comes to my own thoughts, honestly, I had just 2 names really locked in my head. Because for me personally, Cosmic Ghost Rider kind of falls into that Hercules zone too. Like, he's just beyond insanity when it comes to power levels. Maybe someday he'll hit 7-star rarity, but right now, nah man, it's just too soon. That leaves us mainly with Cull, Obsidian, Hulkling, and Thor to think about. And to be fair, if they were willing to go with Immortal Abomination for the science pick, then there's definitely a chance they could roll with Cull Obsidian for Cosmic. I mean, Cull is a heavy hitter. He's chunky, he's scary when ramped, he fits the event vibe in a way. But, if you ask me personally, I'm feeling it's gonna be either Hulkling or Thor. Hulkling would absolutely fit the powerful 6-star description, no doubt about that. But at the same time, Hulkling might be considered a little too much for 7-star right now. He's so good that maybe the devs hold him back a bit longer. We'll see. Thor, though, he would be a safer pick, powerful, but not insanely busted compared to the others. But honestly, if they're really sticking with this whole powerful 6-star theme for Heart of Fire, then it's gotta be either Hulkling or Cull Obsidian. And that's where I'm landing with my prediction, man. Now I'm throwing it over to you. What's your pick? Drop it down in the comment section right now. I wanna see what you guys think. All right, that's gonna wrap this one up. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.